Hello and welcome to News Tower. How's that for a funky intro tune? A game in which we manage, well, the Tower of News. We send out reporters, get them to report back to us. Yeah, that I think that's correct. And then we print the things that people want to read so that more people buy our newspaper, and we try not to piss off the local gangsters. And as a plus, it takes place in the 1930s. I think we start in 1929, but we'll get there eventually. Time has a tendency to march on. Oh, that was a nice tune, and now we're just alone with our thoughts. Never mind, we don't have to think anymore. It's been years, but I can still smell the air. It was thick with aspirations as your father and I started our journey across the vast ocean. Oh, hello. New York was the place to be at the turn of the century, and so that's where our dream took us. My sincere condolences for the loss of your father. I think it's time that I shared the stories and photographs that formed our past. I feel as if I actually have one of those 3-cent stamps. Arrival on Ellis Island, we came with a purpose, a shared dream to one day establish our own newspaper, and the people in charge at Ellis Island could not spell our last name, so they gave us a new one. You know, you aren't merely part of a family, you're rooted in a lineage of publishers. Ink runs through our veins, that's not good. We were born to tell, and more importantly, sell our stories. With our pockets light as a feather, we had to start from the bottom. We built a ramshackle newsstand and sold others' newspapers. But paper by paper, we started to build our own story. We called our newspaper, and I mean, the joke does write itself. A decade later, we were hitting scoop after scoop. Our ink-stained pen became a lethal weapon, taking down corrupt politicians left and right. If you were somebody back then, you were somebody because of us. Yet, life wrote some unforeseen chapters. Your father had to head back home, and I was left to lead our dream on my own. Ooh, the piano. Nowadays, my stories don't seem to hit the same way. With the economic crash and debts mounting, the persistent deadline finally caught up to me. With no successor in sight, I turned to you. It's a pressing matter. It is time to pass the torch. Our legacy cannot fall prey to these foreclosure wolves. It's a sacred trust to be kept within the family. I bought your ticket to come to New York. A taxi will await you at the terminal and take you to our Brooklyn office. I have no idea how long of a journey that is. While my journey now leads elsewhere, my retired secretary Eleanor will be there to guide you. She will have you up and printing in no time, but brace yourself, for this city never sleeps. Best wishes, your uncle. At least he put the postage stamp on, like, aligned this time. Brooklyn, New York. Monday, October, I think it said. 1929. Look at our place. I think there might be a New York City cab. Oh, look at our place. Thank you, officer. We'll stay in touch. Have a good day, ma'am. I mean, there's no reason to, like, break the dividers inside this. That's just... That's not... That's personal. Oh. Perhaps your uncle didn't disclose the full story. I apologize for this mess. Allow me to shed light on the situation. I assumed she wouldn't keep talking until I clicked. But this time, it was like that. Our newspaper has been struggling tremendously, with dwindling readership and mounting debts. An unfavorable combination. Last night, one of the debt collectors paid us an unwelcome visit. It appears that your uncle has unsavory connections. Hence the gangsters I was talking about. To be frank, the recent financial crisis has pushed us to the brink of foreclosure. Actually, it might not be the gangsters that did this. This might just be debt collectors. Your uncle saw no way out and sought external financing options. Unfortunately, his plan didn't unfold at... Never mind. You are his final hope, and it all revolves around the man depicted in the painting right above us. Is it Steve? No, not that man. The man who was once our esteemed boss, your late father, the great publisher Antoine Van End. May his soul rest in peace. Aloha. But no time to linger. We need a newspaper to be printed this Sunday. We got to make every letter count and prevent this looming foreclosure. What day was it? At your service, publisher. Let's meet our remaining staff. Let me introduce you to our only remaining employees. Blazanov and Dennis. Say hi. 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 How are you doing? Oh, he meant how are you doing as a greeting, not how are you doing as... Never mind. Blazanov is operating our telegraphing station. It's our line of communication to the world outside. That's right. That's apparently right. As a as a matter of fact, I'm getting some hot news right now. Yeah, I saw you really popped off there. Give me a minute. So timer. Sure, Blazanov. Yeah, that's right. In the meantime, I've got something to show you. Is there more bad news? Oh, this is where you come in. Alrighty. See the blue arrow? Yes. That shows us so we're on Wednesday. Gotcha. Our goal is to get it out every Sunday. Gotcha. Don't read the paper on work time, surely. So no time to waste. I'll give you some tips along the way. Pay attention to those blue boxes. Gotcha. But this time you did want me to click. Good luck. Thank you. I'll need it. Alrighty. Or we can do like that. Good work, Blazanov. So I think we're waiting for that one. Send out your first reporter. Okay. The lamp here represents Mr. Blazanov's telegraphing desk. Alrighty. When the light is on, that means a line of communication is open, allowing you to send reporters over to report on the events. This is where Mr. Blazanov found our news source. Whoop. I'm not sure I should have clicked that before I read what she said. This is what we call the news board. The core of each news item lies in its story files. Every new news item has at least one. Here we're dealing with an economy story, as indicated by this requirement. Only reporters with an economy skill can be signed here. So, for example, Dennis here can do it because he has the economy thingy. And then we just put him over in the file and he gets to work. As you can see, he started working on the item straight away. This story file will take 6 hours to report on. That's already 3 hours left. An economy tag was gained from this report. It's all about the story tags, as you'll see later. When the story file is completed, a report containing an economy tag is brought to your tower. It then has to be processed into a final article that can be placed in your newspaper. Gotcha. That you did that for me, but okay. Welcome back. Hi again. Yes, hi. So it were mobsters. Those mobsters really did a number on our equipment. This used to be where our typesetter worked. An essential part in the newspaper production process. Reporters would come back and deliver their reports here. So, the piano. Over there is... Never mind. Getting them ready to print. Yeah, so he'd put together the thingies and put them in here. Unfortunately, both of them were destroyed. And the good people working them got so scared they left. So we're gonna learn how to hire new people. Anyway, I'm getting emotional. Let's clean this mess up and start over. Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. And there's a new news story though. Should we do this? Oh, but Dennis is busy. Okay, build a typesetting desk. Like this one. And then assign someone. They seem good for the job. Drag the flat. I guess it doesn't really matter. There we go. Okay, build an assembly table. Can that not sit there because the because then, or it actually it's probably because of this. There we go. We saved like 3 decimeters. And then we put Brad Coleman in here. Did they have type? Yes, they had typesetting. Excellent. Time to convert this report into a typeset slug. Yeah, again, we level up people to eventually... Okay, we wait for them. We wait for that to be assembled. Monitor news items in production. Click here. Here you can see the tags that you will collect when printing this item. Aye. This shows the progress of your item's production. Every stop represents a production desk in your tower. Once the bar is completely full, you can place the item in your newspaper. Sure. You can throw away individual parts of a story here. Editing is sometimes a necessity when there's no more time left to complete a story, but you still want to print the completed parts. Oh, I didn't know you could. I would have assumed this just deletes all of it. Some outside influences might also demand omittance of certain topics. Because I know... Yeah, keep an eye out and make sure to edit well. Their rewards could be quite worth your while. So, there will be times when the mob comes in and goes, don't publish anything with, for example, economy. Oh, never mind. So, I guess that's a part you could not just avoid an entire story that has economy in it, you could take out the economy part. The final step is placing it in the printer. There she is. Bertha is what we used to call her. How she served us for many editions. Getting sentimental again. All that's left now is deciding on our layout for this week. And maybe squeezing in some more news. I've got to run now, but I left you some blue notes again. Thank you. I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, even after the blue notes, I won't know what I'm doing, but we'll click things until the meters and numbers go up, and that should be good. Oh, almost forgot. They left you a little present in the printer. Is it gonna explode? Okay. This item is finished. Let's drag it to a newspaper, and then you can just put them here. And then you can see the little tags. So again, sometimes they don't want us to print certain things, and the more tags of a certain thing you can get, for every bronze tag that is placed in your newspaper, you gain sales. So we can get, like, eventually gold tags and stuff like that. Some tags are more valuable than others, but they're also harder to find and require more effort. And also, if you don't print them, the news stay, so you can print them next week, but of course then they're old news, which is not good. This shows how many newspapers are expected to be sold by people on the streets. This is influenced by the tags that you place in your newspaper. Another way to increase sales is to have subscribers. Don't have any yet, but we'll get to that later. Here you can see an estimation of how much money you will make when this newspaper is issued. Different layouts can give different results. Oh, so this is like a 2 times. Well, that probably doesn't really matter at this point. But if we had like a gold tag, for example, we'd want to, of course, publish that. We have to put new publisher at the top. Do we just... as you can see, eventually we can get bigger production line. We can make more pages. Do we just... Oh, good point. Let's get more news and not just print a news. Never mind. Let's print the news. Sure. Yeah, it is actually that time. It's time to prepare for printing. Don't worry, you'll still have all of Sunday to compose your newspaper. Time will automatically stop before the end of Sunday to give you a last chance to print everything you want. Okay, so I can't accidentally run past it. When you think it's time to print, click here to control the printer. Yes, but do we have? Could we get one more? 5 hours left. 4 hours left. We might actually be able to get one more news story in. But what? I didn't even know you could do that. Let's clean that up. I mean, I guess we clean all of that up. How are you going? Where did you go? Oh, excellent. Wait, we can't print that? Oh, it's not. Ah. Yeah, that's not gonna make it. Let's just print this. And there it goes. Isn't that great? And we got the spinning newspaper as well. 3,000 newspapers sold. And then we're gonna have to keep like getting that number higher and higher. Yeah, that all seems good. The wages and thankfully we do not have a loan. Well, I'll be damned. They came back and destroyed our printer. Huh. Nice of them. Oh, could we not, like, put it in the basement and say... Now I'm the one being sentimental, jeez. Haha, I did that all... Whoop. A sweeping station, a trash can, and sweeping action. Okay, so we need to build like a... Are we gonna turn this into like a cleaning closet? And then we hire someone. And yeah, you have same levels, same price. I gotta check on the news. Oh, you can do this, yeah. Add a fresh floor. Just... Yeah, just build on top of our... How many floors can we have? Like, how big can we make this? Okay, we need to build a staircase to get upstairs. Now... Surely we'd want it to, like... Do we want it to go there? Oh, it can't go any further than here. Oh, does it have to be there? I think they might want us to build exactly there. Oh! Because I would have wanted to go the other way. So it was more even. And here are all the parts to our new printer. I guess... I mean, that has to be in the middle. I don't know what I'm thinking. For some reason I thought this would be more in the middle than this, but that doesn't make any sense. Okay, input module. Potentially we could make this another room. So let's... Where do you want me to put? Fine. And the output. And a printer belt. And you right here. Alrighty. And see, so you can move these and make this longer and just have more pages later. Soon we'll be able to add more pages to this incredible machine. That is pretty huge. Should we not have had this massive thing in the bottom floor? It can even go through ceilings and walls. Let's expand our workforce. Oh jeez, I didn't know that. I thought you just had to have one long... Oh, let's do it in the order here. Build a new telegraphing station. Could we... How do I get rid of you? Because then we could have all of them down here. Because I don't want to put them up here. That's strange. Oh, wait, these guys aren't part of the scene anyway. Could we just... Sorry. Could we do it like this? Haha! Oh no. Oh, put you back. Ah, darn it. Sorry. Sorry to just continuously encroach on your... We'll make a bigger one. Like, we'll take this away and give them like a proper room. Could you stand over there for a while? And you go here. And you go here. Ta-da! Finally. Oh. There we got a globe. Drag me onto a desk? Sure. Which one? How about this one? Okay, let's assign. You're the only one, so that makes it quite easy. And then you. Ah, you have no... There we go. Oh, now you have no... I need lights. Lamp. We're off to a start, aren't we?